What's up, gardeners? Welcome back to the jungle. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos because I don't get a whole lot of viewership, and yeah, I'm not getting paid for this or anything. Still have a relatively low following, and we're spending all our time getting ready to sell our house and buy another house and move to a very different state, very far away. So it's a lot of work, you know, flying up, looking at houses, virtually looking at houses, showing our house, cleaning our house for showings. So I haven't been doing much gardening or much videoing, but house is still for sale. Our jungle here around me. Just a reminder, still for sale. We just knocked down the price again. But I'll show you guys a quick update because we did have our coldest temperature so far this winter. So I'll show you what a garden looks like in Southwest Florida after these temperatures. Okay. All right. So down here in our garden, the low got down, according to our weather station, to 34, so still above freezing, but there was frost because you can still get frost when you're above freezing. So there was frost in the area on roofs and cars and plants, but we did not get below freezing. So with frost and 34 degrees, I know a lot of gardeners were still covering everything up and being scared. They get scared if it goes below 50. You really don't need to. Coconut palm, fine. Pineapple plants, fine. Absolutely fine. Papaya at the most exposed area of the yard where it can get the coldest, fine. Veggie plants here, all fine. Everybody's fine, looking great. Growing like crazy, they're fine. Banana, again in a cold pocket of the yard, it's fine. This Everglades tomato, fine. Another papaya, fine. The avocado behind it, fine. Cherry of the Rio Grande, fine. Pigeon pea, fine. So you can see 34 degrees with the frost, everybody's fine, even our tropicals. So you don't have to freak out that much when it gets cold down here. You don't have to cover everything. And even if it was going to freeze, we were just going to let nature take its course. Here's our macadamia nut tree. Fine, no damage. They're all fine. Everybody's looking good. Dragon fruit, just fine. Absolutely happy. More bananas, just fine. Another pigeon pea, fine. Eggplant and some other things over there. Sweet potatoes, looking fine. So far not seeing much damage. Let's go around and see what else we can see. Oh, these tomatoes, again, another exposed cold pocket, including these little baby tomatoes, they're fine. And bell peppers, fine. Tiny little baby transplants, tomatoes and lettuce, all fine. These little transplants, all fine. And they were all left out and exposed. Nobody was covered, nobody was brought in. Phalaenopsis orchid, fine. There's more orchids on this tree. This orchid, fine. This orchid, fine. Has our vanilla orchid. Vanilla orchid, fine. Loquat tree, of course, is fine. They're cold hardy. Tiny little baby veg plants in a pot, fine. Cassava plant is okay. It's sad for other reasons. As am I. As am I, cassava. I get it. I'm also sad for other reasons. Black sapote tree, fine. Orchid, again, sad for other reasons. We're not going to talk about that. This mango tree covered in orchids, everybody's fine. This mango tree that was blooming, and it has little blooms on it, fine. No problems. This is another cold pocket of the yard, one of the spots that gets the coldest when we do get freezes. And this monstera is fine. Look at this monstera. It's huge. It's healthy. It's happy. It's going to have fruit this year for whatever lucky buyer gets our house. They're going to get to eat the monstera fruit. Lucky son of a gun. We never got to eat it. But this giant monstera, fine. Another mango tree not blooming yet, because it's the kite mango that will bloom later. Fine, no problems here. All right, veggie beds up here that are full of all kinds of things. Brassicas, cucurbits, tomatoes, lettuce, fine, no problems here. Tomato plants here, fine. The only plant in the yard that seems to have been affected is this guy right here, the butterfly pea. And that's fine. We don't grow it for food anyway. It's just fun. And if you want to make pretty tea, but nobody ever comes over for tea, even though I invite them all the time. And no one ever wants to have a tea party with me, guys. So it's fine. And I don't have any butterfly pea blooms. But that's the only thing that had any effect from the cold weather. So this is just showing you that a lot of gardeners freak out prematurely and too much and take too much care. And sometimes you got to just let things be and see what happens. And yeah, 34 degrees with a light frost, everything's fine except for that butterfly pea. R.I.P. butterfly pea. I mean, some plants aren't happy, but it's not because of the cold. It's because of other reasons, like a neglectful owner who's too busy trying to sell their house right now. But no, as you can see, all these plants are happy. And so just the message I'm trying to get across is sometimes just take it easy, let things be. Don't worry about it so much. You know, even if they were going to freeze, well, that happens. And then you just start all over after the freeze. That's life. I didn't want to waste a bunch of time covering plants, and I wasn't here anyway. I was out of state looking at a house. But anyway, oh yeah, look at how happy the roses are right now too. Roses are a plant that people baby like crazy. They take such great care of their roses, and these guys are thriving on neglect. I do nothing for them. I do nothing, you guys. And they're just full of blooms. So just put the right plant in the right place at the right time, and you really don't have to worry that much. So that's the message I want to get across today. Hope you guys take that to heart and don't worry too much about your plants, because you can always replant. It's sad, but it happens. And sometimes they're fine, even with a frost. So if you're thinking about growing down here and you're worried about having to cover things up when it gets below 50, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And thanks for watching. Hope your plants did well too. Bye.